So all this blue, this strong ultramarine blue, even though I toned it down and broke it up in the foreground, it was still too blue. And I just didn't see it to begin with. But once I started to play with some colors near the top here, this jumped out too much. So what I've done is I didn't scrape any of it off. I've gone in with Cad Red Medium and ultramarine blue, hints of white here and there, hints of very small touches of yellow ochre here and there, mixed into that combination. And I've just dappled with a bit of a larger knife into these areas, because although I like the ultramarine blue, I like the ultramarine blue for the purpose of setting off the oranges, yellows, and reds. So I've gone over all that ultramarine blue, and that and that now pokes through from behind all of this dappled Cad Red mixture that I've got in there. Now we've gone more, it's more gradual. I still probably will add a few oranger spots, not intense, just a little bit. We don't want too much attention to be drawn down here. We want it to remain up here. But I'm much happier with that now. I was happy before, and now I'm really happy with it. So although I intended on playing up here more earlier, I fixed this, and I'm pretty happy with it. I wanted to do it before it dried. And also I've settled on a different palette for upstairs here. I'm going to use yellow ochre and raw umber mostly, and white, to paint in the foliage up top. Also, I'm going to take some of these colors and break this foliage up. It's very heavy. It's very, I would like to stay somewhat in the same style of broken color. So, or interrupted strokes, I guess it's called sometimes. Well, I don't know if it's called that. Some people call it that. So I'll poke in here and there just to break up the top a little bit. I haven't, I've laid some paint on these two trunks. I haven't gone any further with that. That's something I'll play with later as well. Might go into it yet tonight, might not, we'll see. But I'm much happier with that. I'm just going to zoom in for a second. As I click away on the camera here, make lots of noise, and I just try to make this as irritating as possible for you guys, because I don't know, it's just fun. Okay, see that? It's sort of random. It's so funny when you're trying to put random strokes in, you will accidentally end up with indicated lines. So you have to do it pretty carefully. But I'm quite happy with that. Ignore the trunk on the right there. I've made some small changes here and there to those things, but just still giving it some variety. As we go up to our brightest area. Okay, sorry to bug you again. I just thought that was worth showing to you, because that blue on the bottom, yeah, it just was too blue.